3 minutes past the top of the hour. Hi everyone, I'm Akala Medina with you here on Digital 4.2, streaming over on NBCLA.com. It's time for Raw High, where we talk to students involved in an innovative digital media project sponsored by Apple Distinguished Educator Daphne Bradford. Students' projects can be seen over at studentnewsdesk.com. Ms. Bradford works with students from Dorsey, Crenshaw, and Hamilton high schools teaching digital media. Joining us right now is the the Dorsey High School's culinary arts student. I want to introduce you to one of them, Praise Hayes. She joins us here in the newsroom right now to talk about a very special guest that went over to Dorsey High School, our very own anchor reporter, Beverly White. She was invited there to check out some of the dishes being prepared by the students there. And Praise, thanks so much for joining us. We certainly do appreciate it.
Hey, Mac.
Let's start first with the actual event with Beverly White at your school. You guys were able to cook up something pretty good for her. It was called a pasta bolognese, a recipe used by celebrity chef Jeff Henderson. Sounds delicious. Talk to us about the ingredients.
The ingredients include ground turkey, tomatoes, garlic, rigatoni pasta, mascarpone cheese, tomato paste, bell peppers, olives, and chicken broth.
That sounds pretty good. Now you're talking to somebody who has no idea how to make an egg or toast for that matter. So exactly what are the first steps to pasta bolognese?
Well, Mac, the first thing we did was we sauteed the bell peppers, garlic, the onions, then added ground turkey, seasoned it with salt and pepper, then boiled the pasta. And when the ground turkey was just about ready, we added the tomato paste, the chicken broth, and the pasta, and we made the dish.
Wow, now, it sounds pretty hard to begin with, and now you have Beverly White watching over you. What was that like to have a reporter there watching your every move?
First, it was a little weird, and I was nervous, but she's a normal person like everybody else, so I got used to her.
She's a good person. Before we talk a little bit more, let's actually watch the video that you guys created with Beverly White over at Dorsey High, checking out you guys in action. Let's watch.
Feel official.
Right now we're doing the garlic onion, bell peppers, and we're going to cook it 6 to 8 minutes until it's tender enough. And then we're going to add the ground turkey.
Is it in butter or olive oil?
Yes, it's in olive oil.
Okay.
I mean vegetable oil.
Okay. Who's stirring? Who's doing the magic right now? What's your name?
Praise.
Pleasure to meet you. Do you cook a lot at home?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good, just the way it is. So you all grated all this before I got it?
Yes.
It's a lot of chopping. And I notice there's a lot of small pieces in the pan too.
Yes.
So you all been chopping for a while.
Yes.
Kind of tedious, but it all smells so good when you put it together. The meat was perfectly seasoned. I wouldn't change a thing.
Also, first we have to boil water with salt and oil, and then we add it to pasta. Now we're just waiting for it to be burnt.
Leftovers for a week. I see. But I bet you could make smaller portions if I cut the recipe in half, perhaps. So often I meet people and they say, "Oh, please come," but then they never follow up with directions or an invitation, and it just falls by the wayside. I am blown away that in such a short amount of time, this is happening. This is really a blessing because you came to my comfort zone, and now I have a chance to come to yours. So thank you for making me welcome. This really means more than you know. I get for coming. No, wouldn't have missed it. And now, the reason we're here. This is better than I expected. Thank you.
All right. There you have it. Beverly White actually stood by came by News Raw a short time after she went to Dorsey High, and she had that meal there, and she said it in that video too. Better than expected. She was surprised. She thought you guys did a really good job. What do you think about that?
Oh, I'm proud.
What's ahead for you guys next?
Well, We're cooking our way to the White House with cookies, and more cookies. The Cooking Live at Dorsey High chefs have launched a campaign called Cooking Our Way to the White House. And we're trying to go to the White House to meet President Obama and hopefully cook in the White House. And Congresswoman Diane Watson is helping us with our presidential requests. And so right now we're selling cookies so we can help go to the White House, raise money.
Talk to us a little bit about some of the cookies that you are selling now, and where can folks get them?
You can get them from Dorsey High School. We have sugar cookies, M&M, chocolate chip, and oatmeal raisin cookies. And we're also trying to come up with other food ideas so we could help fundraise to go to the White House.
Do you have a date yet to get to the White House?
Not yet. Congresswoman Watson, she's trying to secure a date for us in February.
Any idea how much money you guys have to raise to pay for the trip? It's got to be pretty expensive, right? Because you got to get a lot of students there.
About $500 per student.
So the more cookies sold, the better.
Yeah.
All right. If you want to get the cookies, just head over to Dorsey High over the course of how long? Will you be doing it through the course of the next couple of months or so, or any idea? Okay. Well, my guess is if you go to Dorsey High, you'll probably be able to buy some cookies. All right. Thanks so much for stopping by. We certainly do appreciate it. We are going to make sure that folks go over to your website so they can take a look at the video once again if they want to see it. It's studentnewsdesk.com. All right. Thanks so much. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, folks, I'm Medina with you here on Digital 4.2, streaming over on NBCLA.com. If you want to learn more about Dorsey High's attempt to get to the White House, they're cooking their way there, make sure to go over to that website, studentnewsdesk.com. You can watch their videos and no doubt learn more about what it takes for them to get there. Maybe you can help as well. I'm Medina. Thanks for watching us. About 20 minutes before the top of the hour, this is News Raw, news as it happens.